date 310579.0357468.125. This is Captain Kuzu coming in for a final transmission. So yo, what up Battlefielders, this is Kuzu Ranger, and this very likely may be my final transmission. What can I say, we just completed our PTFO round 2 match, and let me just tell you kind of my story leading up to until that point and up into the future point, which is now. So what can I say? Let me just say about myself. I kind of attribute myself as a intermediate gamer. I don't care what stats say, and I don't care what this and that say. I felt like I've always been kind of the middle of the road guy, and when I started playing FPSs, I wouldn't say competitively, I'd say more frequently. The first game I played was Resistance 1 and Fall of Man for PS3, and I was as mediocre as you can get. I was right down the middle. I started out, you know, probably 125 KD. I ended up probably 1.43 just because I started playing with some really cool people, including Red Ham, USLA, and a whole bunch of other guys that we made a clan together. It was a very small clan, but very tight-knit. Had a lot of fun with those guys, and I loved that game, Resistance, because I wasn't worried about stats. I was just playing to have fun. And I think that says a lot about how gaming should be played, because I don't feel the same way anymore. Anyways, let's skip to a little bit more recent future. You know, six or 7 months ago, whatever, when Battlefield 3 came out, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put my all. I'm gonna put my heart and all into being the best I can be and making the best videos that I can possibly make. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is, yeah, there's a lot of talent that goes into it, and a lot of, you know, you need to have unique personality, you need to be this and that, but the biggest thing that you need in order to be a good YouTube commentator is time. If you don't have time, you can't do shit, and I don't have time. I never had time. I'm not making excuses, this is just my life, but I'm married, I have a wife, I have a full-time job, I have 2 kids, and I have actually 1 in the oven, not in my oven, but I've got my fucking hands full, and I don't have time to, you know, spend 6 hours on the fucking PC editing videos like these guys who don't have jobs, or they're in college and they have all fucking day to do stuff. I don't have that time. I come home 6:30, I eat dinner, I clean dishes, I change diapers, I give our kids a bath, I clean up the fucking house, I do laundry, I wash dishes, I clean up the house again, I do whatever I fucking have to do to help my family, because, you know, I don't want to be a douchebag dad. And by the time everyone else goes to sleep and the house is quiet for me to have my own time, it's already like, what, 9 if I'm lucky, but most likely 10 or so. So let's say I get on a line at 10, I gotta get up and work, you know, what, 6 in the morning next day. So I can play a few hours of gaming, yeah, but if I play past like 1 o'clock, that means less than 5 hours sleep, and you don't do well, and let me tell you, you cannot function well on 5 hours of sleep every day, and that's what I've been basically doing. 5 hours maximum, basically. I mean, I'd go to bed at 2 sometimes, and I'd get 4 hours of sleep. Your body just wears down, and I think that's what happened to me. I tried my hardest to play at my top level, and I thought I was doing really well, but yeah, I get exhausted. Anyways, so enter, you know, a couple months later, I get invited to join the PTFO Tournament. I was really happy, and I gotta say thank you and much props to Mass Nerderer and Epona and all those other guys who helped organize the event. It was a really cool idea, and I honestly do appreciate being invited very, very much. Thank you very much, and I know you guys put a lot of time into it. I know you guys put a lot of thought into it. It's a very cool idea, and you got a lot of cool sponsors, and you got a lot of big names. You also got a lot of shitty names, small names, and small channels. And I guess that's just because, yeah, it's got to be hard to organize a tournament. But a lot of no names, especially in the PS3 bracket, including myself. But whatever, you know. Anyways, so enter the tournament. I'm sitting pretty happy with a 2.53 KD. I went and researched all the PS3 players, and I picked the best guy that I could find that was available, and that was Forever Azrael, aka Twig 467. And you know, I thought we had the best chances. This is a nice guy. This is a guy who plays a lot, but he also has a full-time job. He knows what it's like to have other responsibilities, but he knows how to own. I thought we'd fucking have it for sure. But it's not just the partners, and even if it was just the partners, man, I don't know what happened. I got to really apologize to Twig, to Forever Azrael. I don't know what happened. I feel ashamed of how badly I played. Just so mediocre. I can't blame it on the servers, even though, I mean, playing on Europe is halfway around the country, and I'm gonna do bad. But my God, I mean, we lost the round 2 to a bunch of mediocre guys, and I don't mean the directors, I mean their guests. Their guests were like 1.1 KDs, and their win-loss record was about the same shittiness, and it's like they owned us. And I remember one guy went like 11-1 on us, and it's just like, what? How does this guy do so good, and we're so much better than them? I don't know what happened. You know, I really do feel ashamed, and this kind of puts everything in perspective. I feel like I really don't have any skills if I can lose to those chumps, and I'm not trying to belittle people, but I just feel so upset at myself right now for letting my team down, letting myself down. I had such, you know, much bigger expectations for this tournament, and it's such a letdown to be taken out so early in the tournament. We got fucking smoked 4-0. Man, that was humiliating. So yeah, I'm not feeling very good about FPSs. I'm not feeling good about Battlefield 3. I will probably be taking a break from gaming for a little while, find something else that pleases me, that tickles my fancy, because I just feel so frustrated and burnt out, and I'm not getting any YouTube subs, and you know, I'm trying my best. What the fuck am I doing wasting all my time on YouTube? No one cares. You're a small channel. No one's going to watch you unless you have hours and hours to put into it. So yeah, my advice, people, is unless you really put everything into YouTube, you're not going to get any results out of it. You're going to get a few hundred subs, maybe, if you're lucky. You know, go ahead, do it if you want. I think I've kind of realized that YouTube is really fickle, and so many trolls and so many haters that it's just, yeah. I don't think it's my thing, and I apologize to like the 5 people out there who actually watched my videos and maybe got something helpful out of it, useful out of it, but the majority of people obviously don't care, and that's fine. They can watch some of the big names, and I hope you guys have fun and do whatever, but I'm going to take a break from gaming for a little bit. So yeah, guys, catch you on the flip side. See you in a few weeks, a few months, a few years, I don't know. Take care, have fun. This has been Kuza Ranger signing off. Peace.